This is Kenny came from Pep Talk UK. Just doing my review for the Champions League, and I just want to say, and I'm in shock. Man United have managed to overturn a 2-goal deficit to go through to the quarterfinals of the Champions League for a VAR penalty converted by Marcus Rashford. I tell you now, this will be one of the biggest talking points in European football. Right, because it was probably one of the most controversial decisions you're ever going to see. A shot from 30 yards in the 90th minute by Diablo, the Man United midfielder, has hit a Paris Saint-Germain defender in back bait on the arm, where he's got his arm back turned. It goes Man United appeal for the corner, and then without warning, the referee goes straight down to the halfway line and checks on the monitor. In probably one of the most shocking decisions I've ever seen. The fact that he went on the monitor was a shock in itself, but his decision, after deliberation, I say, after 3 or 4 minutes, to give a penalty, is probably going to send shockwaves around European football, because it's one of those things where VAR is used to try and assist the referees, but it's still the referee's discretion. But if you were to see it right now, I'll leave you, football fans and Pep Talk UK fans, to judge for yourself, because that has to be one of the most softest penalties I've ever seen, even after VAR. But saying that, you've got to give Man United credit. No one gave them any chance before today's game. They were 2-0 down from the result in Old Trafford 3 weeks ago. And basically, you have to credit them, because defensively they're fantastic. I thought Luke Shaw was immense. I thought Smalling was brilliant as well. I thought De Gea was solid in goal. And Ashley Young was immense at right back. It's probably one of his best performances I've seen from him in a long time. And if you defend as a team like Man United did and scrap for everything, then you deserve what you get. And PSG have only got themselves to blame. They were arrogant from the kick-off. Generally thought they all they had to do was win, and that came not just from the players but from their manager Thomas Tuchel. And it was only when it was too late he made substitutions to try and get some of the game. So they only got themselves to blame. And I'm going to conclude by saying anyone can win the Champions League, and I mean anyone. No one's name is on that competition. And I mean Spurs, and I mean Man United. We still haven't seen what's the situation with Man City and Liverpool. But I'll tell you one thing now. Man City, beware. Do not take your foot off the pedal when you play Schalke next week. Because if you do, just look across at what happened to PSG tonight and what happened with Real Madrid. When Jimmy Greaves said all those years ago, football is a funny old game, he wasn't lying. I myself am still speechless, but I've got to, like I said, cover for my shot, because we've got a big game tomorrow involving Arsenal versus Rennes, and Chelsea as well are involved as well against them in the last 16 in Europa League. So no one knows. The worst case scenario for an Arsenal fan is if Arsenal finish 4th, Man United finish 5th and 6th and win the Champions League, and Chelsea win the Europa League. That means all the hard work for Arsenal to get in the 4th place could be, done and dusted, because both teams will claim the Champions League spot. As I said, football, bloody hell.